Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's the final of African Cup of Nations. The whole Africa is expecting, the new winner of the African Cup of Nations this evening. Nigeria Super Eagles will be playing against the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. What are your expectations? What are you expecting this night? Do you think it will be a easy ride for the Super Eagles of Nigeria? Let's know your opinion. Type your comment inside the comment section so that we can interact. Now let's look at, en route to the final of these two teams, the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. Now we look first at the Super Eagles. Like I said, this is the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations hosted by Ivory Coast. Now, what happened to the Super Eagles and the Cote d'Ivoire, national team, the Elephant?
I want to make money, yeah. I want to spend bucky. If you want to help somebody, get be ready to share for me.
Well, yo. Naki ça va?
Tournament. The first match we played against Equatorial Guinea, we had 1-1. We played very well. Osima got equalizer for Nigeria. And in the second match, we played against the host country, the Elephant, and we defeated them by a long goal. Troost Ekong got a penalty scored a penalty by having been caused by Victor Osimhen in the box 18 of the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. Now we went ahead to play the Guinea-Bissau, and we defeated them also by a long goal. We qualified for the second round, and we played against a familiar foes, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, and we also defeated them by 2-0. And we went ahead to play against the Angola, and we also defeated the Angola national team. That pushed us, to the semi-final, where we played against a familiar force also, the Bafana of South Africa. We defeated them via penalty, having played 1-1 appeal in the 120 minutes. Now, let's look at the strongmen of Nigeria team. Now, let's just mention just few. Like in the goalpost, we have, Stanley Nwabali, who has become very famous. He keeps for, Chippa United in South Africa, a very sound goalkeeper. This goalkeeper has saved Nigeria, particularly the match against South Africa. If you watch the match, you see a lot of save that he saved Nigeria, from the beginning of the match, even towards the 10 minutes of the extra time. You saw that free kick. It was not a fluke. It shows himself. And he also went ahead to save 2 penalty kicks, pushing Nigeria to the final. And in the back defense, we are going to talk about the utility defender. That is Troost Ekong. That's one of the strongest player of Nigeria in this tournament. He's controlling the back, and he is marshalling the defense of the national team of Nigeria. Remember, he also had 2 goals via penalty in this tournament, and it should be said it is courtesy of Victor Osimhen. Now, also another strongest player of Nigeria is called Ademola Lookman, who had got 3 goals in this tournament. Yeah, Ademola Lookman got 3 goals in this tournament. That's one of the key players you're going to look for in the Nigerian national team. There are other players in the team, but just to mention a few, 4 of them. And the number 1 on the spot is Victor Osimhen. That agile utility pressing player has been a key factor in the Nigerian national team. though a lot of expectation are expected from him to give us more goal, but he has not been able to do that. He has been unfavorable. Via the VAR situation, scoring 2 goals, and the VAR has disallowed the 2 goals. I wonder what Osimhen will be talking about the VAR thing. Now, Osimhen is one of the strongest players and is giving us, a good result. No, though not getting the goals, but he is a team player. He works alongside with the team. He wants the team to win, and he put in every effort to make sure that he gets everything done. Now let's quickly look at the element of Cote d'Ivoire in the route to the final route final of this tournament. The team is also in Group A alongside with Nigeria. The first match was against Guinea-Bissau, which they won 2 goals to nothing. And the second game against Nigeria, they lost by a lone goal. And the third game was scandalous. They lost 0-4 to Equatorial Guinea. That was a scandalous loss for the host team that made them also to sack the coach. What a scenario. If they sacked their clothes, they are knocked out, but they got a grace of best loser position to make them to qualify into the second round, and they played against the former champion, the Teranga Lions of Senegal, and they defeated them via penalty, having played 1-1 in the full time and the extra time. So they defeated the Senegalese national team. They went ahead to play against the Malian national team, and they also defeated the Malian national team 2 goals to 1. And they went ahead to play against the DR Congo in the semi-final, and their man Sebastian Haller got the only goal via a volley. If you see that volley, I wish you see that volley. It was a superb one. They got the goal, and that is what pushed them to the final of this African Cup of Nations. Now, if you look at the history of these two teams, Nigeria has won the African Cup of Nations 3 times, and Cote d'Ivoire has won it just 2 times. They will be meeting in the final, though they have met on several occasions. If you look at the statistics, they've met 12 occasions. Nigeria won 4, Ivory Coast won 6, and they had 2 draws. But they will be meeting this evening in the final, playing in Cote d'Ivoire at the Alassane Ouattara Stadium. What is your expectation? Do you think Nigeria will have an easy ride over this? Elephant haven't defeated them in the first, in the group stage. I know every Nigeria wants Nigeria to win. Likewise, myself. But the game has to be played on the pitch of play. We will be showing a lot of pictures. You see how they progress in the tournament. So this is what we have for you this evening as we are waiting the final of the African Cup of Nations, this evening. I wish Nigeria the best of luck, and every Nigeria is saying Super Eagles, go for goal and go for the 4th trophy. Now, don't forget, we're asking you one thing: like, share, and also subscribe to our channel. And await our serial edition where I will be talking about how to make photography a big business. My name remains Bamigbelu Ademola, award-winning photojournalist. See you another time. Of Super Eagles of Nigeria.